everyone, welcome to this stream on youtube.com/Johnny Chiodini. That is me, I'm Johnny Chiodini. It's very nice to see you all. How are you doing? Cara Dennison, yes it is. Marvellous Mr. C Art. So, I hope you've noticed, there's all new channel art, which is very, very nice. After 5 years, it's really weird, like nearly 5 years. I always loved the original channel art, and I was really, really happy with it. And then, like, just one day I woke up and I was like, oh, that looks outdated. For some reason, I was just like, ding, time for a change. And so I decided it was time for a change, and I got in touch with, it's been 84 years. I got in touch with Colin Craker, or the Marvellous Mr. C, who, sorry, there's a plastic bag on my desk, and I wanted to grab my, ghostly nice cube, which is a stress ball. I got in touch with Colin Craker, who I've worked with before on the cover art for an RPG series I did on Patreon called Weird Tales of Adventure. But also, you may know him as the artist behind the superb character illustrations for Oxventure Deadlands. He is absolutely incredible, like genuinely remarkable in terms of like his talent, but also his speed and just like the way he just gets it. Like, basically, I sent a brief to Colin. Let me dig out the original brief. Really makes me laugh. The original illustration I sent him as like a guide, and then he went, "Yeah, send him more." Did some initial sketches, and I was like, "Oh, that looks great." And then, under a day later, he was like, "Here you go. Here are the final versions. Want any tweaks?" I was like, "No, this is perfect." So I sent him just a couple of illustrations of boars, but hang on, this is we nearly got it. That is what I sent Colin, and he just went, yeah, say no more, mate. Look at that, bang. I'm over the moon with it. Are these, in terms of everything I've ever learned about YouTube, are these like picture perfect thumbnails in terms of like engaging people and trying to grow algorithmically? No. Do they make me laugh? Yes. And basically I was like, I mean, it's 2026. I've been making videos about video games on the internet now for 18 years. I could go for a pint with my career. And then I just thought, right, I'm going to do new graphics, and I'm going to do something that works for me. It's going to bring me joy. And they fucking do. So yeah, Colin Craker, an absolutely phenomenal artist. Cannot recommend Colin's services highly enough if you're looking to commission an illustrator and just get incredible results at terrifying speeds. Then, just so good. Right, how's everyone doing? It's Tuesday, the 27th of January. It feels like January the 499th. For good and bad reasons, this month has felt very long. But yeah, I'm actually doing okay at the minute, which is pretty good. Last week was dog shit. The weekend was great. And we're rolling. We are rolling. Is it Lord Chavron or Lord S. Havron? I can never remember, but it says, as a Minnesotan, not well. Yeah, it's horrible seeing the stuff coming out of Minnesota and other parts of the States. But, also, there's some really encouraging stuff in the response that Minnesotans have had. Like, I mean, the first general strike in decades in Minnesota has been like incredible to see, and like don't fuck with a city that exists in cold weather a lot when it's cold. Like I feel like ICE has really learned a lesson and also made an incredible slip up there, and hopefully changes on the way. But either way, that is it's an incredibly scary time out there. So yeah, lots of love to you and any other Minnesotans watching and any other Americans watching, or just just stay safe, look after each other, and yeah, fucking hell. But it is my job, quite literally, to try and give people something to watch and have a little chuckle at, and hopefully give them a little bit of distraction from the horrors TM. Not the band. I mean, also, if you don't want to think about the horrors, I'm not going to mention them again, the band or the actual horrors. I'm going to mention neither on the rest of this stream. So we're going to get back to playing a video game. So I streamed this game last Thursday. It's called TR-49. If you... Johnny, did you remember it's Ian Higton's birthday today? Lol. No. Boo must die. I'll be honest with you, I had no idea. But I will text him later on. That he's a lovely, lovely man, and he deserves to have a very happy birthday. Right. So, TR-49. If you weren't here last week, here is the brief synopsis. We're inside Wikipedia. Wikipedia is very haunted, but it's also all jumbled up, like a big string of Christmas lights. And we are trying to find one bulb in particular, and we're going to destroy it. Because that will make Christmas nicer. Basically, here's a computer. It's called TR-49. Inside of it, there are lots of books.
Let's see.
So, there are lots and lots and lots of books. There used to be a code-breaking machine in World War II. After that, it got fed a bunch of different books, and basically, they tried to create an AI that wouldn't go Skynet. They did. It went Skynet. But we reckon if we get into the weeds with it, and we find a book called Endpiece and destroy it, things might be okay. We did discover last week I am basically part of the computer. I'm not real. I've been made. Rihanna C says, my girlfriend told me your explanation for this was perfect and you did not disappoint. Fantastic. Okay, so basically what we've got codes like JS29 or PK32. We've also got titles, and it's our job to match up the titles and the books. So if they're typed up like this and they've got a little hyperlink, that's stuff we've solved and we can go to. These ones here, just written in pencil, like my God, he dances. We don't know who wrote those. These are the codes. We can try and brute force it.
My God, he dances?
But if we, Abby, do not sound sure about it, it's probably not right. But if we say it like, my God, he dances, then we know that's what it is. Anyway, we can go to these places, like JS29, clippity bloop. We don't know what it is. And we don't have enough information, because otherwise this circuit would be glowing. But this is glowing, so now we can carry on talking to Liam, I think his name is?
Some of these sources seem more important than others.
There are books referenced here that don't exist anywhere else. Books from previous revisions, stored here. Somehow. Permanently.
Ugh. Revisions are kind of like... it's as far as I can tell, revisions are like world events that basically it's almost like the computer bending reality. I'm not 100% on that. Erica Williams has done a super chat saying, not so much for ice not being in my area, gonna go buy a whistle, time to melt some ice, stay safe out there, skellies. Getting a whistle sounds like a very, very good idea, and yes, please stay safe, Erica. Jenny H has done a super chat saying, it was my birthday on Sunday, so I have the week off and I'm able to join live. Have some of my birthday money for always being an awesome human being. Thank you very much, Jenny. And a belated happy birthday to you. I hope you had a bloody lovely weekend and you got lots of nice things said to and about you, and that people got you thoughtful things, and that you ate well, and that you felt cherished, because that is what you deserve. So there. And I hope you have a lovely week off. Ooh, okay. This is interesting. Dibba 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 dibba. This is the most incredible book I've ever read. It's like lightning from a clear sky. It's impactful, revelatory, impossible, fabulous. Joshua Silverton, only 26 years old, must have been the greatest mind in DME, which I think is the removing the stuff people. It's hard to summarize the contents, so make it and read it. But he's basically mixing DP6, oh, that's it, and all of Le Marchand, and using early quantum mechanics to put it together. Here's the payoff. The unresolved information that creates a quantut system is meaningfully re-evaluated within a reader's mind when they read. It's obviously true. It's completely revolutionary. This is how revisions are born. I'd forgotten about that. Let's go to DP96. Dorothea Pemberton was a genius, a visionary, and a very ill 15-year-old. I remember now. So, I don't really remember. I remember, because of the notes on my desk, where we got to at the end of the last stream was that we had managed to identify all of the Rampage books, and I felt very good about that. But I'm not sure where to go from there, to be perfectly honest with you. Just the boot index. Yes, that's right. Let's go to the archive. See what the archive has for us. Excessi caution. Oh, that's right. We could, if we want to, wipe ourselves off the computer, but let's not do that. Enter code for bitwise reassociation, or no, I don't know that. Right. This is always the struggle with playing a puzzle game that you haven't played in a few days. You come back and you're like, what had? So it's got okay. Now, we also have authors. That's right, we've got authors. Literary review. The Church of the Rampaging Christ. That's right. I still don't know. They destroyed Quentin Le Marchand's last book, and I don't know the first thing about them, and I don't know where they're referenced, which is really annoying. Ursula Latour. All of these people are authors who have works inside the computer. Daughter of Pierre Latour, graduated from Oxford in '68. Thaddeus Detzer, who's this? He's barely mentioned. Alfonso, Academicalist Journal says he wrote a masterpiece 4 years before 1930. That's right. So on my notes here, I've got Alfonso blank, which would be A for Alfonso, for whatever the surname is, and 26 for 4 years before 1930. Okay, that's one of the things we can do. We can look into Alfonso. I'm going to get I brought my pen with me this week so that I didn't have to get up and get it. Trippy G! Hey, how you doing? It says, ahoy, hello, my friend. How are you? I hope you're well. I'm sorry I missed last night. I'm feeling a lot better now, but therapy was a wild one. So, we're going to look into Alfonso. We're going to look into the Church of the Rampaging Christ. I wonder if that's a reference to him overturning all of the tables in the temple. That's the most rampagey I can think of him being. Apart from maybe, like, what was the speech in the New Testament where he was basically like, we'll fuck you up. It was like his most fire and brimstone speech. I don't really remember. I just remember arguing about it with a very tedious man at university. In a seminar on Beowulf. Emma Mayfleur, no idea. Beatrice Dula, married to Cecil. Drippy says, great to hear you feeling better. I'm hungover, but Lord, that is my own fault for being on the strong stouts. They have some delicious beers in that pub. I can't blame you. Javier Youngman, one of the oldest writers in the archive. Who's that? We could look into him. Oh, yeah, Alice Calderley. Oh, yeah, the end of the maze. We found a whole ass maze last week. We've got all of these, I think. I think we've managed all of them. Cecil Calderley built the machine. Cecil Erstwhistle destroyed Quentin Le Marchand's last book. That means he must be involved with the Church of the Rampaging Christ. Brilliant. I was trying to remember where the Church of the Rampaging Christ had been referenced. So I've written that down. We'll go back to that after we've reacquainted ourselves with all of these. Dorothea Pemberton died 1911. She was the very sick but brilliantly minded 15-year-old. Born the year... Javier Youngman died. Okay, because we know fuck all about Javier Youngman. Okay. So she... Okay, so... Dorothea Pemberton. Born the year he died. But she died in 1911. Which I think might mean if we can find... I think I saw literally we were reading it earlier, the thing about how she was a very... sick 15-year-old, but I don't know if she died that year. So, But that's a lead. Okay, we're re-establishing things to do, which is good, because I'm going to be streaming for the next, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Hammerstone Press. They published a load of things. This is Eisenbart Arklovich. We've got all of his stuff now. Oh, that's right. The things go into proper pictures if you identify all of their things. These are the Rampage books. Some of them are hilarious. Brassam says, no spoilers from me, of course, but I finished this over the weekend and loved it. Okay. It says that you should be able to complete this in about 4 hours, but I played it for 3 hours. Obviously, when I'm streaming, I do a lot of talking shit. We also stopped last week to watch a scene from Numbers, where about Leet speak, in which the immortal line, luckily I can speak Leet, was muttered, despite the fact Leet is really easy to see, because it's meant to look like letters and numbers. Anyway, we watched the whole scene, with me occasionally going full face to be like, hope we don't get a copyright strike, hoping it would break up the video enough. It did not. The video was demonetized, so it wasn't a copyright strike. But I'm not allowed to monetize that video anymore. And it was worth it. Yes, it was, Sarah. Okay, onwards. PK. Pink and Kendrick. PK 32. We don't know what that's called. Published debut novel, aged 47. Okay. Pierre Latour. We've got all of Pierre's stuff. Editor of the Academicalist Journal. And then Quentin Lemarchand, whose stuff we have already got. CD or something says, I can't believe I'm catching my first live Chiodini stream. Go, Johnny, go. Hello. Look, I'm talking to you in real time. How are you doing? I hope all is well. Or as well as can be expected in this 2026 situation we find ourselves in. Okay, right. So, I want to have another look at Dorothea. Dorothea died 1911. Oh, yes.
Inside my own brain is too severe. I must be cut off from the ship, lest I sink the whole thing.
Okay, so she did die in 1911. We knew that. Sarah says, should I buy this game when I get paid? I'm running out of weird detective stuff to play. I really like it. It's very satisfying. Oh no, that's not... Damn it, that's not what we need to look at. We need to look at Dorothea. Okay, endnotes. 08, Irrationals.
I have been to France. I have spoken to the greatest mind of our generation. And I am assured of just one thing.
Okay. That's annoying. I was hoping that that was going to be the thing that mentions her. Yes, here we go. Aha, aha, aha. So is this in my dreams? Now, okay, so let's go out on a... Wait, but that's 96. Oh, but that could be 1896? She died in 1911. So, Dorothea Pemberton was born the year Xavier Youngman died. So she was born the year he died. So if she was 15 in 96, that would mean that he died in 1885. So I'm going to try X, Y for Xavier Youngman, 85 for hopefully the year he dies. Suck my balls. Sorry. Oh, that's because I've got the numbers wrong. The maths is wrong. There. 96 minus 15 is 81. Maths. Never mind. Okay. Well, it just means that he didn't put anything out the year he died, potentially. That's in this thing. Dorothea Pemberton died the year he... was born the year he died. She died in 1911. But we don't know for sure. Cara Dennison says, zoning out to answer emails and heard Johnny intone, suck my balls, so stream is going apace. It is. Wait, whoa! She was 17 when In My Dreams was written. Not 50. It's changing. Fuck you. What if it is that? So that would be, instead of 81, that would be 79. My suspicion is that we can't trust this until this has been decoded, but let's try. Shit. Okay, alright. Also, we don't know if In My Dreams is this work.
My God, he dances?
No. Okay. We don't know the code that goes with... Sorry, we don't know the title that goes with this code. Okay. Right. Eka Violette says, Johnny, have you played Shadows of Doubt? It's a procedurally generated noir detective game. I've heard good things about it and figured I'd mention it since you enjoy puzzling things out. No, but that sounds very fun. Shadows of Doubt. Ooh, that looks very pretty. Take on the role of a private investigator in this immersive detective simulator. Okay. Well, that's going on the list, isn't it? Look at that. Okie dokie. Right. So, what else? CE32. I hope we do know about this code. Is a reference to the Church of the Rampaging Christ.
They move like wood lice, scuttling into the cracks in society.
No. Cowboy Katakuri has done a super chat saying, new stream designs and overlay looking good. Living high on the hog. Off to VOD. Have a wonderful day. Or take care. Hope you are well.
He had to destroy me, my reputation, mine.
JS. Oh,
No,
silver.
indeed. But I suppose he will have written himself into heaven. I
Right.
know how it works as well as him.
Hello. 38 was this typewritten letter. And then 5 years later, JS was dead. So that would be 43,
let's
which we've not
see.
been to. There's something I just didn't investigate last time.
Mental deterioration.
Oh, a new fucking book title. This archive is no place for a death certificate, but this one thing is striking. I felt the machine needed to see it. This is what Le Marchand would call a revision. I'm certain of it. A consequentient reality. See Quantum Conceptuals in Nature and The Pen of Galileo if you doubt me. Do I have either of those? No. We've got 2 delicious book titles now. Brian Shiner says, interesting, the logo in the bottom right of the stream is still the old Celtic boar icon. Maybe just a YouTube caching thing on my end. Yeah, it should update. If not, I'll change. Oh, no, I think I might need to change that manually. Thank you for telling me about that. I will look at that once I finish streaming.
Quantum conceptuals in nature.
Okay. Right. Okay. So, are these both JS titles, I wonder?
Pen of Galileo.
Okay. Now, JS-29. Let's remind ourselves of that. We can do it now! So JS-29. It's going to be the Pen of Galileo or Quantum Conceptuals in Nature. Let's try this.
Quantum conceptuals in nature.
Oh, did you see how certain she was? And now, it decodes.
What we do not see is, by definition, emotion.
Emotion. Great. Okay, so. Well, this is fantastic. 26 years old. So JS, right? JS. 26 years old. Was born in 03. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Just so we know. Okay. JS-29. Now,
All right then.
the Pen of Galileo. We don't know what the code for that is going to be, but the Pen of Galileo is going to be a JS. Oh, I'm having a nice time. I'm having a nice time. Okay. I was really worried that I was going to spend an hour going, I've forgotten everything. I'm really annoyed that I've forgotten where the Church of the Rampaging Christ is mentioned. But, right, so, let's have another look. JS, Joshua Silverton. Oh, we knew it was 1903 already. Never mind. Wrote an incredible paper in 29 on DME. That's quantum conceptuals in nature. Okay. We know that there are other ones. Pinkin Kendrick. Let's have a look at Pinkin Kendrick. Let's just remind ourselves.
The universe is more than the sum of its components.
Now that's interesting. Ooh, okay, so, alright. So, Kendrick goes back, blah, 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 follows up with a novel, PK36. So we know... Wait a minute. Oh, never mind.
Juliet Basingstoke stood.
Ooh, I might take you up on
before
that in a
her
moment, Brian.
and
Give me a
knew
minute.
in a moment of clarity like white glass that
Yes,
she was
novel.
making a mistake. And she turned. And in that moment, became someone else.
Previous.
The universe is more than the sum of its components.
Okay. You know what? Yes, please, Brian. I'd like a nudge on where the Church of the Rampaging Christ is mentioned. Thank you. Let me see. How many do we have? We've found 27 of the titles. We've named 22 of them. And we've found 24 of 50 works. Aha! Brian says, I'm pretty sure the Church of the Rampaging Christ was mentioned in an early issue, maybe the first of the Author's Journal series. As in the Academicalist's Journal.
I've come to the home of rational thought. It has begun with a control sign.
Aha! Yes, thank you. The writer Professor Le Marchand's revisions destroyed by a monster from the Church of the Rampaging Christ. Okay. Aha! A monster from the Church of the Rampaging Christ, C89. But we didn't know who it was, who was that monster. And we know who that is. Because it's written down somewhere. And I don't have it. Aha, Cecil Earthwhistle. So this is CE89. Or so I thought.
Okay.
So
see.
I thought. I was feeling so smug. And it won't be AJ89, because we've got all... Unless it is. No, it isn't. Professor Le Marchand. Where's Le Marchand? We've already got all of Quentin Le Marchand's stuff. Okay, hold on. What if it was CR89 for Church of Rampaging Christ or something? No, not CC. Okay. That's interesting. Professor Le Marchand's revisions.
All right then.
We've already identified everything from Quentin Le Marchand, including revisions. and a madman, a monster from the Church of the Rampaging Christ destroyed it. We already know that that monster was Cecil Erstwhistle. But Cecil Erstwhistle, 89, there's nothing. It's not Quentin Le Marchand. Oh, where does that 89 go? Something 89. What if it's RC for Rampaging Christ?
Yes, scream if you have to. It does not matter. For tomorrow we will rise like thrown spears to rain down on the unrighteous. The lower you go now, the greater your ascension will be.
4. Tegan Evans says remote controlled. See, I was thinking about the Lady Transformer in Transformers, the movie. That was her first appearance. RC. Right, the Church of the Rampaging Christ sounds like a violent missionary organisation. It is not. It is an anti-scientific body dedicated to the destruction of knowledge itself for the betterment of human segregation. That sounds quite violent, to be honest with you. A dark Dipitoff spin-off of Tennyson's Metaphysical Society. Crisp would not, I think, have approved the use of his name. This pamphlet is nisert recorded here from a desire to preserve this group's ideas, but to serve as a lighthouse for future generations. A toozer on the foundering rocks. Steer away. Avoid the rhetoric of the close-minded, for the universe will never fold itself tightly enough to meet these people's needs. Well, that was satisfying. It hasn't given us loads.
I see problems.
Yeah.
They move like woodlice, scuttling into the cracks in
Bow. Yes. Scream if you have to.
Okay.
It does not.
Pamphlet is not recorded. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. But
Thrown spears to rain down on the unrighteous.
right, so now we've worked out their code. RC is there, but we still haven't got all of their stuff because the photo hasn't gone full. Sparrow says, when I heard Church of the Rampaging Christ, I assumed Johnny was making a joke. I'm only just realising that's what it says. Yeah. The Eric Hewson says, I'm just saying we need another miniature painting stream where Johnny paints a Rampaging Christ. We'll see about that. We will see. Oh, for fuck's sake. Pink and Kendrick published... Oh, no, aged 47. It was Time and Temporality. I was going to say in 47. Why didn't we look at that? But that's okay. Right, RC89. So they've been around for a while. Let's go back to Cecil.
I see problems. They move like woodlice, scuttling into the cracks in society.
Cecil. Ellie's called Ellie. Okay, Xavier Youngman. We were on his trail earlier. One of the oldest writers in the archive. Who is this? EA122 says, that thumbnail rebrand caught me off guard. Looks really cool. I'm glad you think so. The art is done by Colin Craker, who is brilliant. Right. Beatrice Doula. I was thinking about this at the end of the last stream. The password she set on some commands. 2 men stand on either side, one from above and one from inside. I imagine that's to do with like how it looks when you type things out. But I'm damned if I can work that out just from reading it. Alfonso, what's your... We tried to force this last week, didn't we? By just doing all the possible permutations of A26, I think, or did we? We tried to brute force something, it might have been that. Thaddeus Detzer, we've got his full title, Ursula Latour. Let's see if Ursula... Oh no, we already tried this to see if she published anything in 68. The Erecution says, Xavier, young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, Xavier, young man, pick yourself off the ground. Orthogonal says, I admit, one of the first things I tried was boob. Thank you for sharing, Orthogonalist. Christine Govas Robert, I never know how to say it, has done a super chat saying, checking in from VOD Squad, stuck in an airport with a gin and tonic. Who knew it could snow in the American South? Well, at least you've got a gin and tonic. And if it's an airport, it means it's probably quite a strong gin and tonic. So I hope you enjoy it, but I also hope you get underway soon. I hope you get underway just as you finish the end of however many gin and tonics you want. If you're like, oh, I'd like to be on my way, but I could use one more gin and tonic, great, cool. I hope you take your final sip of that gin and tonic, and then they're like, bing bong, it's go time. Anyway. Cara Dennison says, longing for an airport G&T right now. Oh my god, wait. What if we just... Oh my god! Oh, I'm writing it down. Okay. Stick with me on this. But what if we just had a stream called The Airport Lounge? Where I just play airport sound effects in the background and we just have a drink and some snacks for a bit. Like, I'll announce it in advance so everyone can get their drinks and snacks in, and then we just pretend we're waiting for a flight. We can keep checking the departures board. Okay, that's happening. That might, but will it be HOTAS? Well, I don't know how there's got to be a throttle and stick in an airplane, right? Okay, perfect. This seems like that's what we're doing. Catherine Redmond says I would legit take a PTO day for that. Okay, there's got to be an airport building sim game. We can all talk about where we're going and why. Yeah, absolutely. Averinal says, it's 9:30 a.m. here. Can I drink coffee with snacks? You can, but also, time doesn't exist in an airport. If you're in an airport and it's 9:30 a.m., you can have a gin and tonic. Anyway, right, perfect. That's what we're doing. Okay, great. Christine says, I'm glad this became a thing. I'll take my finder's fee for this idea in the form of a gin and tonic. I owe you a gin and tonic. Okay. Can we have sporadic bing bongs with random announcements? Yes, we can. It's our airport lounge. We can do whatever we want. I'm so fucking pumped about this. Okay. Right. Anyway, back to solving things.
Primitive man, he who remains?
Okay. I'm so fucking pumped. Super Chat's read us announcements. Oh my god. Right, well I'll need to get a boom boom on my stream deck, but that shouldn't be difficult. Can the announcements be kind of muffled so we're confused if that was our flight or not? Yes. Oh. Okay. How much do I have to do on Friday? I probably can't be hungover, but you never know. Oh, no. Friday is an Oxfordshire live show. I remember now. Okay, we're not doing it this week. But right, okay, perfect. Great. Oh, I'm very excited about that now. Okay, time and temporality was PK36. Ecolavia lets us all know this sounds like ridiculous fun. Right? Whoa!
What does bitwise reassociation even mean?
Hello?
I don't know exactly, but I'm hopeful.
Neko the kitty says, yeah, please don't be hungover over for that. I won't, I promise.
Hopeful of what?
a way to get what's inside this thing out.
Oh, hey, Andrew. I'm sorry to hear that you had a panic attack. I hope the stream really does calm you down. If you're still feeling very jittery, don't forget, like, getting some water on board is really good. Maybe move around if you can stand it, trying to shake some of that feeling out. But yeah, I hope you're doing okay. Right, let's do this. Recombine PK36. I've not seen this before. Let's do it. Do it.
Juliet Basingstoke stood before her lover and knew in a moment of clarity like white glass that she was making a mistake. And she turned, and in that moment became someone else.
Source material recombining PK36 complete. Weird.
So, did anything happen? Did anything come out of anywhere?
No.
I don't know. I thought it might print the book out or something.
Maybe it would have done. Once. Not now. Not anymore.
Okay.
This place is a ruin. Whatever equipment this machine once had, it's gone. It's destroyed, and it's stripped, and it's gone.
He's pretty downbeat, which I understand. Like, he had to hide earlier because there was a car outside and he thought he might die, which would bum me out. Okay. Well, that's not something I expected, and I also hoped it would give us a bit more than that. What? I don't know what these red dots actually mean. Do these mean please revisit me?
There will be fire, certainly. There will be the smell of brimstone itself.
Or does it mean that there's something else?
To reach for perfection is to discard imperfection. And when I look around, I see nothing but imperfection. I declare, cut it out.
What do we need? Well, to be elsewhere. To change this world out for another. How long does this change last?
Oh, that's right.
Well, as long as it takes for the glow of the words to fade from our eyes.
Oh, there we go. Rasm says red dots equals more connections to be found at the bottom or notes to unlock. Thank you.
What a splendid thing.
Primitive man, he who remains. Right, that's right. LR detested these books so much. Do we know who LR... Oh, literary review. Wait a minute. The Academicalist Journal and the Literary Review are two different things. Primitive man, he who remains. Utopia within reach. Is something we know. That was HP 22. So, if we try Literary Review 22, presumably that is the year the Literary Review reviewed the book. Ho 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 ho. Promoting spiritualism in 1922 meant staying on the attack, or gin the attack. This year, Literary Review rounded on another small publisher, Hammerstone, for publishing anonymously. Followers of the occult risk ridicule, so then should everyone else. But Hammerstone Publications was dying anyway. Utopia Within Reach was their last book. Meanwhile, the review claims to have contacted Pemberton, received clues to help understand her deathbed work. Details next issue, spiritualists never change. Curious. Tammy Boy has done a super chat saying, still think that sounds like a Bridie. Fuck's sake. Still thinks... Fuck! Tammy Boy has done a super chat saying, still think that sounds like a parody Brian Cox. What does? Okay. Utopia Within Reach was Hammerstone Publications' last work. We knew that, HP 22. Meanwhile, the review claims to have contacted Pemberton, received clues to help understand her deathbed work. Details next issue. Spiritualists never change. Well, when did the literary review? Should we just try LR23? No. Okay. Utopia was their last book. Oh, No Dependent 1951. But that's when that came out. Details next issue. Receive clues to help understand her deathbed work. Well, she died in 1911. So LR11, LR10, LR12. Damn it. I mean, HP 22 we know is
There will be fire.
Utopia within reach.
Certainly. There will be the smell of brimstone itself. But to reach for perfection is to discard imperfection.
I can't believe it took me so long to find
I see nothing but
Literary
I
Review
declare,
22.
cut it out.
Brassam says, Skelly, someone tell me I need to go take out the trash. You need to go take out the trash. What are you doing? It's got some trash hanging out with you? What? Do you think the best friend you can muster at the minute is some trash? You deserve better than that. You're going to feel great when you've done it. The reward is you get to come back in. Garbage Day! Thank you, Cara Dennison. I actually watched Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, or as much of it as I could stand. And most of that film is just clips from Silent Night, Deadly Night 1. Punish! Punish! Anyway. Okay. Hammerstone's last film was shot. Punish!
What do we need? Well, to be elsewhere. To change this world out for another. How long does this change last?
Oh, here we go. Primitive Man, he who
As
remains,
long as
the
it
setup.
takes for the glow of the words to fade from
Utopia
our
within
eyes.
reach, the punch.
Here's what I'd
Okay, so we know Literary Review published an issue on Utopia Within Reach, which came out in 22. Literary Review. Let's try 20. Let's try 19. Because we want to know when Primitive Man, He Who Remains came out. Let's try 18. Oops, try 17. 16. Let's try 15. I'm just going to try all of these. Fuck it. Oh, him! That guy. Oh, I see. Right, got it. Sorry.
There will be fire, certainly. There will
Clearly
be the
I don't
smell of brimstone
remember what Brian
itself.
Cox sounds like.
But to reach for perfection is to discard
Right.
What do we need? Well, to be elsewhere. To change this world out for another. How long does this change last?
LR detested these books so much they got their editor killed. Primitive Man, He Who Remains, the setup. Utopia Within Reach, the punch.
The more truth.
Utopia Within Reach was published in HP... Oh, Hammerstone Press 2022.
Okay, let's see.
So Hammerstone Press... So let's try and find the book. 22. So there must have been a book that they published either in 21 or 20 or a number below that. Because we may not have the literary review copy that savages it, but through this, Literary Review hated these books so much they got their editor killed. Primitive Man, He Who Remains being the setup. Utopia Within Reach, the punch. Primitive Man, He Who Remains is a book that came out, published by Hammerstone Publishing before Utopia Within Reach, so it must have been, just to remind myself, before 1922. You can tell I'm really into this game because I'm pointing at the screen while I'm explaining things, even though you can't see where I'm pointing. So I'm having to mirror where my finger's going with the mouse. That's how you know I'm having a nice time. So, if HP 22 is Utopia Within Reach, what if it's 21? What if it's 20? What if it's... Fuck this. No. Damn it. Emma Crook has done a super chat saying, not me adding this game to my stream wished at all. Phil is also watching this with me after he spent the morning sorting out aircon games we are looking at playing because he is awesome. That sounds bloody fantastic. I am fairly certain that I will be at aircon again this year. So look out for that. And indeed me. I will probably be tipsy and playing games with my friend Paul in the playing halls at least one of the evenings. Okay. Damn it. Wait a minute. Ah ha 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 ha. Look at this. All the way back to the Hammerstone Manifesto and including HP 22. So what if it was... Because did they have a long break? Look at that. It must... It doesn't necessarily mean that it was like right before Utopia Within Reach. In short, we don't actually know where... Primitive... Was it Primitive Man, He Who Remains? God damn it. Yes, Primitive Man, He Who Remains. We don't actually know when it was published. Solely that it was published by Hammerstone Press. But Hammerstone Press published in 0608. Let's try 09. Yes, yes. Primitive Man, He Who Remains.
Primitive Man, He Who Remains.
Fuck yes. We've got all the Hammerstone Press ones now.
While parts of mankind have moments of sophistication, vast swatches of us are more than content to sit in our caves, scratching our noses and picking fleas out of our beards. Meat, we devour it. Sunlight, we bathe in it. We are fetid little creatures, make no mistake.
Wow.
Meat, we devour it. Sunlight, well, we don't like that. We've had nothing but maggoty bread for 3 stinking days.
I'm having a lovely time. This book outlines the ways our cave-dwelling, animal-clubbing forebears. The Eracusan says, "Oh, he's just a fetid little guy." Fetid little guy is not a good idea for a t-shirt, but it does sound quite funny. Right. Let's see. This book outlines the ways our cave-dwelling, animal-clubbing forebears are still very much alive today, acting through us. Distasteful stuff. No wonder the writer hid their name. Otherwise, it is 10 years to the day since this project began. The machine is so different now. I will make a new CC so it can remember its birthday. No, not that. 10 years today since this project began. Oh. Whoopsie. CC-49.
And so, the work begins in earnest.
Oh, we found this before. Right? Hang on. No,
All right, then.
CC.
Okay, let's see.
Because we'd found the work begins in... Yes, this is what we found before. Okay. But wait. Does that not mean...
While parts of mankind
Well,
have
parts
moments
of
sophistication,
I think we actually need to try
vast swatches of us
CC09.
are more than content to sit in our caves,
No.
scratching our noses and picking fleas out of our beards. Meat, we devour it. Sunlight, we bathe in it. We are fetid little creatures, make no mistake.
Creatures. Oh, you're a fetid little creature, aren't you? Where?
Christ alive. Make a new CC so it can remember its birthday. And that's in 59. Oh, shit. I don't know what I messed up there, but CC 59. The machine is 10 years old today. Recent additions, XY78, Xavier Youngman, extremely old. A signed edition of IA's Rampage Swords in the Dark. Fine, we've got that. The machine is improving, slowly but steadily. It is more thoughtful in its associations. The truth approaches, as Dorothea Pemberton wrote in her 96 Walk. I see through walls, printed pages all of them. What manner of thing would the mind be had the principle of writing never been discovered? Right, so XY78, we're adding that, then we're going to Dorothea Pemberton 96.
When a single man imagines a better future,
Matter in the dark. Matter in the dark?
No, it's not that then. Xavier Youngman wrote Matter in the Dark like he was guessing. He writes this book like he knows, but for him it is too late. If only I could live again, he bemoans, what I might show the world. Pemberton swears this volume changed her life. How she found it is unclear. How does an obscure academic work end up in a filed bookshelf after 8 years? I think she is mistaken, modest, or hiding something. I think Dorothea was the genius and Youngman the talented amateur. Volume changed her life. The obscure academic work in a child's bookshelf after 18 years. 18 years takes us to 96. So it is Dorothea Pemberton 96 as we planned. Dorothea Pemberton was a genius, a visionary, and a very ill 50. Oh yes, of course, this. Okay. Neck of the Kitty says, look, I keep worrying. Is Abby some indexing component of ChatGPT and our radio friend is John Connor trying to rewind and undo us? Sort of. I assume there will be a sacrificial element to this at some point. I'm not 100% sure. Liam could be using us. Silverton 29. Have we tried JS29?
All right then.
JS29, yes, that's quantum conceptions in nature. Okay. A few years before her death, she was sent to France for the heirs, but she wrote only that one last essay? Can't be sure. Okay. So Dorothea Pemberton, let's have another look. Titan Uranus says, so we are already a kind of AI recon. Yes. Basically.
All right then.
So we've got everything from Hammerstone Press now, which feels nice. Joshua Silverton. do I want to... I don't know why. Okay, cool. I had a hunch, it was wrong. Alexander Hansen says, I've had a few meals of just cheese and fruit in general since that stream.
Cheese and fruit in general.
Oh dear, are you all talking about things I've said that have stuck in your head? I'm sorry. I still have cheese and fruit in general as an earworm from the Christmas end of year stream, says Local Atlantis. Jenny H says, I feel you. I want to move my body. It's still haunting me. Sarah says, I also still think about Brave. I'm sorry, everybody. I don't even remember what I want to move my body is from. It's just too much shit picking around in my brain after. It will always be lasagna, This is baby.
Oh, that rat bastard. He turned you against me, Mayflower.
Autoglass repair, autoglass
He had to
repair.
destroy me.
Ah,
My
Mobute.
reputation, mind. Hell hath no...
Ah, yes, good. I'm glad I'm the brick
But I
wall mister
suppose
still
he will
haunts
have
onto
written
me.
himself into heaven.
Mr. Brainley says, I'm sure the next time I play
know
Drop
how it
Duchy, the horse
works
stable will
as
come
well
up
as you.
again. Oh, I sure hope it is. Oh, is this seat taken? That was it. I want to move my body. Where are you? Anyway, right. La 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 la. Oh, JS. 5 years later, he was dead with only one more publication to his sorry name. JS38. 5 years later, he was dead with only one more publication to his name. Well, let's just spam the numbers between JS38 and JS43. Ah! The grapes of... Oh! Oh, a bit... Right. The Grapes of Wrath. Author John Steinbeck. In the souls of the people, the Grapes of Wrath are filling and growing heavy for the vintage. A bit like In My Dreams I Walk. Vile.
In my dreams, I walk.
That is a Dorothea Pemberton book. It is DP96.
In my dreams, I walk.
Fuck yes. That's where we go.
I see through the walls. They are paper thin, covered with moles.
Yeah. Mine is clean from Tactical Breach Wizards. I don't remember how I used to yell that. Hashtag Chiodini memes. Oh dear. How about bringing 1, 2, 3 back? Says Pete's Id Tech 4 Adventures 415. I still have it living in my brain rent free. I want my husband. Silver Tongues to the Luke says, Martin! Still lives in my brain, personally. Ah, good. I'm glad that I've infected all of you. Good. Okay, this is an interesting one. Something one. Johnny Chiodini meme shirt collection incoming. They'd be some of the most niche t-shirts on the internet, and that's saying something. Right. Alfonso.
Okay,
Just look at my
let's
notes
see.
here. Alright. Ooh, TR-49's got new staff. That's weird. Oh, no, there's just one more link to be made. Okay. To identify bugs. My god, he dances. That sounds like another Dorothea Pemberton. Dorothea Pemberton. Whole life. Met QL before 1908. Did she publish anything before?
When a single man imagines a better future,
What a blah, 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 blah.
All right then.
Just matter in the dark. Beep, 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 beep. And it's not that, is it?
Matter in the dark?
No. Okay. Okay. He writes. Oh, Matter's not like he was guessing. He writes this book like he knows, but for him it is too late. Oh, okay. So Matter in the Dark came out before this. So let's try. I don't know. 76. 76. 73. 72. 71. 70. This does feel like a legit way to play, albeit brutish. Okay. Alright. Wait a minute. No. Oh yeah, after 18 years. Pemberton swears this volume changed her life. Oh yeah, we tried this, didn't we? 18 years, it's still lying to us. 18 years? It said 15 and 17 before. Well, let's try it. 79, 78, 77. Prick! 8 turn years. Okay. Oops. What was LR22 again? Oh, the literary review. Okay. XY59. I said XY59. Way! Fucking great. Youngman's 5th book. XY55. Did it Matter in the Dark?
Matter in the Dark.
Fuck yes, there we go. Okay. I'm not sad about how I did that.
Words are entangled with the concepts that they embody, and with the conscious preconceptions that animate those concepts. Thus, words have a power to create as well as to describe.
Okay. Youngman's first book. Short, simple, and obsessed with the observation of Mars through poor quality telescopes. Sounds like me when I was 10. DME isn't mentioned. How could it be? Then Youngman idly suggests that he sees more on rereading his own text than was initially present. Many years later, he looked deep into that pool. Another milestone for me. I'll have to file a tour is quite wrong. Decade markers. So that would be CC69? I'm assuming? Another 10 years. The machine is old now, like a friend to me. Recent editions of which I am most proud. Most notable, JS24, Green Walker, and XY55.
Green Walker.
Fucking love this game. Octo-chan says, I probably can't watch this so that I can solve all of this on my own or catch this on VOD. Entirely fair, Octo-chan. I hope you have a lovely time solving it, and then maybe come back and see me. Maybe come back and say hello. Here's how I got on. Recent editions of which I'm most proud. Most notable, JS24, Green Walker, and XY55. XY55, I said XY55. I tried to remove Rampage Azimuth Ascending from 39 and couldn't. B will not tell me her password. She says I should already know. Women! Who can build on such quicksand? JS24. Have we already mentioned JS24? Hello. Joshua Silverton. Hello. A 21-year-old Yorkshireman tries to join up cognitive science and astrophysics and keeps getting stuck on God. If I only could, I get stuck on God. I'd get him to count my books. You're running up that road. You're running up that book. With no problems. Okay. Okay. Tries to join up cognitive science and astrophysics. Keeps getting stuck on God. Semiotic assertions is the result. CRA 2 years later. Semiotic assertions. So a semiotic assertions is going to be JS something something, which will then give us RA something something plus 2. Like as in 2 years after semiotic assertions. Silverton knew he didn't have the stuff. A few years later, he was resorting to theft to make his name. Not something a Mancunian would ever do. R.A.
Semiotic
Put
assertions.
semiotic assertions in. But we know it's a JS. Is it?
Semiotic assertions.
Yes, JS24, which means we're going to be able to go to RA26. Oh, wait. We were able to...
When one looks out into space, one sees the majesty of the cosmos, and you can't help but think, man, so small, what good is he? And yet, who made the steam engine? It wasn't the monkeys.
Hey? Wasn't the monkeys? RA26. I finally counted. Reverend Alonso. Alonso, drawing, dark matter entanglement, and theology together. I fed in the Bible already because, in my view, it must all be connected if any of it is true. R.A. lived for 100 years, like a reward, dying in 63. Did he meet PK? Probably not. Kendrick would have looked through him. Okay. Dark matter.
My God, he dances.
Nice. We've got Reverend Alfonso.
My God, he is a boy. How the gaps between the lines to find the book.
Oh, meow.
The Bible.
The Bible. Okie dokie. Okay. We're getting there, aren't we? Look at this. Look at all this. Let's have a look at the Reverend, shall we? There he is, look. Academic Christian says he wrote a masterpiece. Well, we've got all of his stuff now. Lived to 100 years old. Did he meet PK? Like a reward, dying in 63. PK. Let's try. Sorry.
Juliet Basingstoke stood before her lover and knew in a moment of clarity like white glass that she was making a mistake. And she turned. And in that moment, became someone else.
Been to PK-37. We must have.
Legend tells us there must be two men in every love triangle. But there is only him.
Yes. Tiny Ren says, Ponky Kong! There is an incredible video that that Sarah made me aware of today, which is a cover of... It's a mashup of the DK rap from Donkey Kong 64 and Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen, and it was made like 6 years ago, so it's like it's not a bullshit AI thing. They have chopped up bits of the DK rap, and I think we'll probably listen to it after the break. Probably not the whole thing, but who knows? Maybe the whole thing. Because if that demonetizes the video, I'm here for it. Like, I'm good for like demonetizing TR-49 streams 2 for 2. Swear to God. Okay, it is. Oh, it's a masterpiece. Now this is interesting. Something 3. PK33. Lord Chavron says, of all the things you're about to say hallelujah, well, of all the things you're about to say hallelujah wasn't what I expected. I know, right? Right, PK32. Still no title for this. Annoying. Academicalist Journal, issue 16. Well, maybe it'll mention the title. No, come on.
This is a miracle. I do not wish to be shot for it. I choose to be shot for more serious matters.
Internal Oversight. I think a full review is in issue 17.
The enemy has gone. The sun shines down on this free nation. We have persevered. It is a thing most glorious.
Internal Oversight. TD. We haven't actually managed this before. TD.
This is a miracle. I do not wish to be shot for
so it should be TD-41, right?
Be shot for more serious matters.
Great. And what was it called? Internal Oversight?
Internal Oversight.
Yes. There we go.
The thoughts we think have the power to rewrite our most basic conceptions. The words we speak have the power to rewrite another thought. The words we write have the power to rewrite the world. To wield such power is ungodly, but when power exists, it finds a channel. So guard yourself. Keep your words close and do not wield without will.
Okay. Yep. Find dark matter in the veil.
Dark matter and the veil.
That's interesting. Who wrote that? Titan Uranus says, I've got to hit the library before they close. Catch you all later. Take care, Titan Uranus. Say hello to the library for me.
Another car. Closer this time.
Uh-oh. He's in trouble. Can we not say anything back to him? Okay. Find dark matter in the veil. See if this relates. Okay. Dark matter in the veil. Who might have written that?
Okay.
I know
Let's see.
Wasn't. I know it wasn't Thaddeus or Tadeus or however you say it. Because we've got all of his stuff now. Who's this? He's barely mentioned. Okay. It is PK32. We finally fucking got it.
Dark matter and the veil.
The universe is more than the sum of its components, with the rest being dark, energyless, a potential left over from creation. Our universe is not an object under glass, but an uncompleted thing.
Okie dokie. So we got that one. So we've filled in everything we know about from okay. Let's try CC-79.
That last power surge must have made us visible.
Uh-oh.
They're here. They're right here.
I have told him, the little one.
I can't hear anything.
The crypt you're in is pretty well buried.
Cool then.
They're almost on top of me. I don't know how long I can stay on the line.
Okay.
Liam, you can't leave me.
Listen, Abby. If I disappear, just keep going.
Shit.
Find Endpiece and destroy it. Every record. Delete the whole damn archive if you have to.
Okie dokie.
Don't go. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Abby, I was never down there with you anyway. You've been on your own this whole time. Just keep going.
Okay. Alright.
Liam? Liam!
Damn it. Don't you? Don't forget what I told you, Abby. And don't let anyone tell you different.
Liam?
Destroy that book, Abby. You have to. For all our sakes. Get it done.
Lord Chavron says, I've been trying to place Liam's voice all stream, and I'm pretty sure he was the cat in Viewfinder. That's another fun puzzle game. Oh yeah, people have recommended that to me.
Don't go! Don't leave me down here! Oh, Jesus.
Okay, I have told him, the little one, that Henry is his father. It's better this way, I think. Note, appended 1979. My husband wrote a card like this. Every 10 years to celebrate this precious archive of his. He cannot do it today because he is lying in God's own archive under the oxeye daisies of Highgate Cemetery. It's his time at Bletchley that got him a plot. I'm sure he and Marx have been arguing these past 2 years. Highgate Cemetery is fucking cool. I know, dear, I have tagged this wrong, but then you wrote one for me, didn't you? For our issue. Interesting. Dear Heart Elise has expressed an interest in taking over. I will try and dissuade her. It is a waste of a life. She is only 18. She still listens to me for the moment. My darling Cecil, rest in peace. For all your demons, you were a good man to me, but I hope you knew why I had to leave. I will read through these cards to hear your voice just one last time before I go. CC76 last. And then once I have gone, I will never come back, and I hope time buries this terrible place in dust and rubble. I'm writing this early because I'm getting weaker. I feel myself slipping. My mind has always been my rock. I meal vertigo. At first I thought a book had poison on the pages, as in the tale of Duban from AG 04 and AD 45. Is that a Name of the Rose reference? No. Name of the Rose was published too late. And AD 45 too, but no, it is more serious than that. I know from my research that words create a potential which can be realised. That is why the books in the archive are destroyed as they are ingested. That's why this machine must be kept secret. The books may be studied, cautiously, yes, but they must not be closely observed. Okay. 1001 Nights. I've been unable to satisfy myself with exactly who wrote this book, or when. It is infuriating. Who the fuck is AG, mate? Who is AG? It is infuriating indexing old books, because they do not have authors. Instead, they seem to assemble themselves over time. How can one build on such quicksand? More quicksand. So I have indexed 1001 Nights under the name and date of its European translator. Okay, despite this most definitely being incorrect. I find myself, like the Sultan himself, thoroughly dissatisfied by this outcome. AG. That's weird. So that doesn't enter into the look at young men. Okay, fine. Let's go back and go to the other code, which I think was AD 45. Let's see. Sarah says Agatha Christie. Very good. Queen Margot. A woman's strength lies not in her physical prowess, but in her ability to manipulate and strategize. Dumas is Queen Margot. Oh, Alessandro Dumas. I've not read his work for many a year. Dumas's Queen Margot is full of villainy and plot and assassination. Poisonings abound. It is a romp. No more, no less. B47 adores it. Oh, that's right. Yes, okay. Well, that didn't give me much of what I wanted. Oh, listen here, Queen Margot. Okay. I'm assuming there wasn't an 89. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's see.
When a single man imagines
Blah, 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 blah. Oh, it makes me giggle. Right. Okay. Wow. We've named almost 2/3 of the books.
All right then.
Beatrice's password. Yes, Right, let's have a look at some of these more ones. Some of these more ones with red dots. A life lived in wartime. PL-72.
I'm not saying I was the greatest hero in all of Mons, but Mons was certainly glad to have me. We wage war, both with our guns and with our words, removing obstacles from our path with a clever stroke of a pen.
Principle of DNA. Kendrick's work was weaponized by a young woman in their inner circle. I wonder if he means Dorothea Pemberton. Machine has made that secret very clear to me. Okay. Yeah, it would be Dorothea Pemberton. Try. No, she was long 72, right? Oh, 38. Okay. A little bit stumped by that one. Ah!
Welcome to the home of Assertions.
Oh god, I've had the stream on top chat this whole time. Vile, hideous, resentful. It's the same. It's the same. Okay. Toby Marshall says, I'm sure you have the codes to expand those entries. I remember you doing so last week. Yes, me too. But also, I don't really remember how.
I'm not saying I was the greatest hero in all
Alice.
of Mons, but Mons was certainly glad to have me. We wage war, both with our guns and with our words, removing obstacles from our path with a clever stroke of a pen.
AL-76. I don't remember how. Oh, look. Ali's. AL-12. Oh, because it's Ali's. Fucking great. Fucking, of course. Yes! Not clear to me, but then she published an account of it last year. Confession Day. Under her maiden name, of course.
Confession
Now the
Day.
husband is dead. Oh, thank you very much, Toby. Right. 80. Under her maiden name, of course. Now the husband is dead. I mean, it's not that, is it?
All right then.
Women authors. Beatrice Doula? No. Beatrice. Emma Mayflower? Fuck, it would be her who was Emma Mayflower. She was beloved.
My husband is dead.
Of course, she was fucking beloved by the guy. He was like, my lovely little Mayflower. Confession Day.
Confession Day.
Fucking great.
My husband is dead. I feel now that I never really loved him. Is that shocking? I'm shocked. I lived with him for so many years. Now I wonder if my life could have been very different. When I was a young woman, I was in love with a man with a brilliant mind. had such dazzling ideas. To listen to him talk was like watching a firework display. And then one day, I was in love with Kendrick, as though the whole story of my life had been rewritten. No, I'm not sorry that he is dead. I understood his dark work. Damn it, but I understood it better than him.
So EM was married to PK, so there might be some entries under EK.
Anyone there?
In her web, she still delights to weave the mirror's magic sights. Who are you? I am Abby. Abby, it is Abby. Abby. It is. It is Boa Antideo. Tell CC11. Eh? It is Boa Antideo.
Okay, let's see.
What? WI93? Apparently I can identify what this is? Avoid talking to the Bible? The fuck is this? Wait. We can start adding these.
Heart sees more than the eye. The eye can be made to see. And what is given space to be seen is heard, and rejoice. For we find the heart open and the sky closed.
We found it? We fucking found Endpiece.
Endpiece?
We found it.
Liam, I found it. I found that book you were after. Wish you were still up there. So you could tell me what I'm meant to do with it.
Heart sees more than the eye. The eye can be made to see.
We need Beatrice's password.
What is given space to be seen is heard, and rejoice. For we find the heart open and the sky closed.
Okay. The heroine of Kendrick's last novel is a plucky young academic turned war nurse. Who? Sorry, hang on. Where have you gone?
I hate it down here.
I know.
So there is someone else here.
Whoa! Shit! Fuck!
I thought there must be.
Fuck. Whoever it was who prompted me to... Yeah, Toby Marshall, you're brilliant.
Where are you?
I'm using your friend's microphone right now. It isn't any good. Shitty little battery pack. Can't be broadcasting more than what? 10? 20 feet?
We should stop talking. I'm gonna mash the spacebar anyway.
Maybe I'm a ghost.
Haven't killed you yet.
Ooh. Okay. Right. The heroine of Kendrick...
Listen to me. Your friend's dead.
Ow.
Now, wherever you are, show yourself. And you can join him.
No? Sounds terrible.
My God, you really did it.
You might even have his blood in your hair. It went all over.
Okay.
What is wrong with you?
So
You're
much.
Right. I'm suffering doing this job. Come out and make it easy for me.
Creepy.
I mean it. You have no idea who you're talking to.
Ghosts all sound the same to me. That's all you are. From the moment you decided to come down here.
I'm Prometheus in Hades 2. Where?
Okay. The heroine of Kendrick's last novel is a plucky young academic turned war nurse who turns the tables against the Reich in Vichy, France by leading a rebellion of the injured and the sick and the dead. The second half gets psychedelic, pure fantasy, as Kendrick herself later acknowledged in a retrospective in the Literary Reviews, Volume 72.
He screamed when I shot him, you know. But he was a nice guy. He turned his little microphone off so you wouldn't have to hear.
But it comes from a place of deep humanity and raises a mirror to the dark machine of the Vietnam War.
What do you mean you shot him? You can't just shoot people.
I can, actually. Out here. This is a forbidden zone. Which you ought to know, since you're in it.
Yeah, but I was, made here, dickhead.
You're a soldier?
14th Battalion. Domestic Counterinsurgency Unit.
Ew.
So you see, it'll be completely legal, whatever we do here.
I want Liam back. Liam was nice.
Literary Review, Volume 72. Literary Review, Volume 72?
Probably not.
Doomwild.
Doomwild?
I'll tear this place apart if I have to.
Yes, we know.
Beautiful building. You wouldn't want me to do that.
Speaking of fancy, what is the point of continuing here?
You do what you have to.
I will. I can't be far from you. Just the other side of this wall? Or that one?
This will be my last card. I can't do it. Whoopsie. Can't do it, Father. Whatever it was, it died with you.
You'll never find me.
No, he won't.
I can assure you of that.
Let's make a bet, shall we?
No.
Bet your life? Can't bet your friends.
Right.
Bet your whole world.
Stake whatever you want. I'll take it from you.
Okay, Doomwild. Doomwild is also a book by Kendrick, E.K. So EK.
Okay, let's see.
Unknown, born MMA flair. Fell in love with PK after reading his 37 novel. Married Kendrick and took his name in 1944. Associated codes Endpiece.
Talk to me now. Don't be shy. I know you're down there. So you're alone. It must be getting harder and harder to persuade people to take your side. The thing rebels forget is that people like to obey the law. Strange thing. I know you can hear me. But when I send out a signal, I can't hear it. Turn up your volume, would you?
No.
Doomwild?
Not Doomwild. What? Oh, we found a different EK. Oh, but we...
Greenwalker.
Oh, we've accidentally found Greenwalker. Okay. So, hold on.
Jin knew that to leave the path was to commit a great transgression, but the call of every rock and shrub was too strong. At least no one was watching.
Solar Linux says, people like to obey the law. Sir, that is heavily dependent on the law. Agreed. Another novel. There are too many of these in here now. They're like weeds. Mrs. Kendrick.
Where are you? I know you're here.
I'm trying to
You're hiding in the rubble somewhere.
Damn.
Like a rat. Like an injured dog.
Another novel. There are too many of these and now they're like weeds. Mrs. Kendrick writes well enough. A Chinese immigrant finds beauty in the woods. But what does that have to say about the matters of importance? I hear the review, volume 56, claimed her husband wrote this. I think they don't know her older work. The title alone gives it away. In 1936, pre-marriage, dead voice, case closed. So dead voice is EM36.
Literary Review, Volume 56.
You're dedicated. I'll give you that. You've buried yourself alive down there. And for what? For a cause that's as good as dead?
Shut up.
Dead voice.
Begone, spirit. Unless you have something to tell me. Come closer, for you seem familiar to my eye.
A novel by MMA Fleur. A medium can see ghosts of people who have not died yet. They tell her how they died, and so she is able to...
I'm grateful to you.
Save them.
In the early days of renewal, it was easy to find people like you. Now, you're pretty rare. I have friends who've had to quit the business. Can't catch a break.
Oh, crap. I completely missed the fact that it was hour. Let me finish reading this page, and then we'll go for a quick break. And then we'll watch DK Rat crossed with Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen. Until the medium herself dies, only to tell herself how to avoid it. The paradox ends the book. That's actually quite cute. 8 years later, Ian married, changed her name. Perhaps she had a child. 8 years after that, aged 43, she restarted her novelist career a second time. So 16
It
years.
won't work.
Shush.
I heard what your friend said, but you can't destroy the Book of Resurrection.
52.
It writes itself.
Okay, 52.
You think this goddamn book of yours can't be destroyed? Because I think it can.
Try it if you like.
Okay.
Cheer while you do it, so I can hear you.
Okay. Let's just do this last bit. I think this is Doomwild.
Doomwild?
Yes. Let's listen to what it says.
Morning and evening, like night and day. In the morning, she was enamoured of it all. But by the evening, she wanted nothing more than to jump on the nearest train and head into the sea. It was like her life was a song whose tune she was constantly forgetting.
Okay, right. So we've found Doomwild, which is great. It feels.
I figure.
Oh my god!
You must be close enough that you can smell his blood.
Pause the game. That man is chatty in extremis. Right, we are going to take a 5-minute break. During that 5-minute break, it's up to you what you do. I'm going to go get some water, go to the toilet, and shake it out a little bit. My body, that is. I'm sure some of you are already typing jokes about peeing. If you aren't going anywhere, here comes some smooth jazz and a little graphic of a wild boar, actually. Back in 5 minutes, which will be 47 minutes past the hour. Just making a point of reference to myself. Be right back. Hello everybody, welcome back to this stream on youtube.com/JohnnyKiodini. I hope you enjoyed the break. I hope you enjoyed the new Be Right Back screen. It is part of a channel rebrand. I see that some of you have asked where Watson is. Yeah, partly because of, like... Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I haven't built a new... I regret saying that screen. I will build one, don't worry. Anyway. Where was I? Yes. New Be Right Back screen. New channel graphics. I see some of you are like, oh, where's Watson? I get it. But, like, number one, she's fine. She's right down here. Number two, let's face it, the dog is mortal. And I would rather change the graphics so that she's not in the Be Right Back screen now, and everyone be like, where's the dog? I'm like, the dog's right there. Than have to be like, my dog's dead, here's a change screen. Do you see what I mean? Like, it's all good. So, that's just where we're going with it. Because, you know, I think it would be very painful for me if I then did have to change channel graphics because the literal best thing in my life was gone. So that's the reason behind it. There we go. Right. We have just unlocked Doom Wild. Emma Mayfleur's first novel after her marriage to Kendrick is night and day compared to her earlier work. Writing about marriage is improved by it. Who knew? The doom of the title applies to the career of the protagonist, a young woman who enters the stultifying, male-dominated world of academia. But she is brilliant. Better than the rest, and of course she comes out on top in the end. It skewers her own husband. His novel from the previous year is acutely lampooned. Maybe this is what sent him loopy, Jesus Christ. In short, it's a gas. I've got to find her last book now. So... it skewers her own husband. His novel from the previous year should be PK51. Oh shit, DK. Hold on. Wait, okay. Right. Hold on. Yes, I forgot about the DK rap thing. Hold on. Okay, everyone. Sorry about that. I had to look it up and mute the video game. We're not going to listen to all of this. But here's Kongleluya, DK Rap and Hallelujah by Skimmer Cube. I'm going to put a link to this in chat right now. No, I'm not, because I'm on a different computer. Hold on. No, wait. I can do it. Kongleluya. It's a work of art. Kongleluya. DK Rap and Hallelujah. Got it. There we go. Okay. And then... fucking hell.
Here we go. Duck it up. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. His gun can fire in spurts, and he can shoot up. He's bigger, faster, stronger too. The leader of the DK crew. The baffled Kong performing hallelujah.
Come on, the baffled Kong performing hallelujah. It's fucking art. It's art. It's fucking art. What was the other one? The one about DK is incredible. About Diddy Kong, rather, is amazing. I'm not going to play loads of it because it's not fair on the channel that made this. They deserve more. So, the kid who says this has cured my stomach bug and washed my hair. Oh my god. that with Diddy Kong, he's tough and he's got pistols too, and every nut he shoots is hallelujah. Every single time they segue into the actual hallelujah stuff, it is fucking wild. Anyway, let's back to the video game. Okay. In the Shadow of a Passage was Pinking Kendrick's fourth novel.
In the Shadow of a Passage.
Which I think means, yeah, we can name it now.
All right then. In the Shadow of a Passage.
Okay.
I send her flowers, she sends them back. I send her letters, she sends them back. I dragged her to my room and I told her, and she wouldn't listen. So I had to give her something that she valued.
It's Bibby says, good to know all other human endeavours are futile now. Oh, Toby Marshall says, game loud now. Sorry. Yes, all other human endeavours are futile now. We can just take the rest of our lives off. In the Shadow of a Passage was Pinkin Kendrick's fourth novel. I'm cataloguing these because Dad did, even though I think he did it by mistake. The plot: this nasty university lecturer begins a torrid and over-described relationship with a student until the, gasp, text of his new research work on dark matter entanglement, no less, is stolen and published by a rival academic. The reader knows from the outset what the twist is going to be, but will the lecturer accept the two were in cahoots all along? Seems like no one liked it when it came out, although weirdly PK's wife didn't complain too much, seeing as it's definitely about her. See Volume 44.
Literary Review, Volume 44.
Okay. Of the Literary Review. Great.
Literary Review, Volume 44?
No. Okay. Do we know?
Okay. Let's see.
Phil Crooks has done a super chat saying, have a pint with me, mate, because I'm far too sober for whatever on earth that Konglalooya thing just was. Thank you, I will. Could do with a pint today, actually. Okay, so, literary review. Literary review. Have we actually... We've not managed to work out any of the literary review. Oh, wait, but hang on a minute. If we go to LR22, it should tell us what issue it is. No, it won't. But wait a minute. Okay. Yeah. Literary Review got HP.
There will be fire, certainly. There will be the smell of brimstone itself.
Recent literary review.
To reach for perfection.
Oh, this is annoying.
Imperfection. And when I look around.
Literary Review 20. LR 22, but we don't know what the issue number is. And it's not like LR.
All right then.
56 is going to be the right one because we don't know when the literary review was founded unless we do. Volumes thought to be present 44, 56, 72. That doesn't really help. Okay.
I send her flowers, she sends them back. I send her letters, she sends them back. I dragged her to my room and I told her, and she wouldn't listen. So I had to give her something that she valued.
Volume 40. Okay, 44 of the Literary Review came out in 51. Right? So God, how bad it is. No, I'm not. So that's a 7-year gap, isn't it? Volume 40. If volume 44 came out in 51, then the volume number is 7 behind. 7 behind the year it came out. Does that make sense? Does that make any sense? Because if we've got, right, if we've got Literary Review 44. Yeah, 44 came out in 51, which means 56 should be LR63.
I will find you.
Terrible.
You can't hide.
Numbers, I mean.
You still there, soldier boy? Huh.
Yo!
He's gone. Given up.
Dim. Okay, hold on a minute. Right. Seems like no one liked it when it came out. This book came out in 1951, right? 1951. Which is one. Volume 44 of the Literary Review was published. So then we're just taking 7 off the year of publication to get the volume number, right? So that should be LR51. But it isn't. What if it was LR52? Oh, or 3. Whoopsie. Oh, this is...
Literary Review, Volume 44.
Okay, we got there. Oh, Is it 9? Oh, it's 9, not 7.
Yes, Kendrick was known
No,
for his
was it? I
quick
don't.
wit and roving eye. But what was less well known was that he was a sucker punch if you smiled at him.
Ooh.
The first woman to figure this out was Emma Mayfair, and she took him to the cleaners.
The cleaners. Okay.
All right then.
Years of hard work debunking has left LR jaded. Sometimes they get a juicy bone to gnaw. Volume 44 details how Kendrick's research was stolen in the late 20s when the professor had an inappropriate affair with a student. The man has no shame. In the shadow of a passage, he spills it, garters and all. But Kendrick doesn't point the finger at who was the mastermind behind the theft. The review does. Joshua Silverton. They celebrate this in Volume 50.
Literary Review, Volume 50.
As a historical event of timeline significance, here come the 60s. So, whoops, LR59, hopefully. Yes, great. Is 50.
Literary Review, Volume 50.
Okay. We're getting there. Ugh.
We seek not to be a reflection of what is being produced, but rather a beacon, showing what ought to be made.
What ought to be made? Volume 50 sets out a new mission for the review. No more spiritualism, no more talking to the to the dead, with candles and smoke. 1900 values are out. From now on, it's all about science and talking to the dead with telephones and radio sets. Then they start tearing apart the mystics, and first in line, my HP 56, a cheap copy. Well, it's true enough, but I'll live on. They might celebrate, but so can I. This archive's hit a milestone. I'll make a separate entry for that under CC. So CC 59.
Why do we? Well, to be elsewhere. To change this world out for another. How long does this...
So we wanted CC 59, didn't we?
Not to be a reflection of what...
Not 69. Oh, whoops. Oh no, it is 69. Another 10 years. The machine is old now, like a friend to me. Oh, we already did this. Have we already tried CC 59? Let's try it anyway. Okay. Oh, Cecil. Shit. What's Cecil's one? Cecil. CC 11. There is no use toying to hide the truth. Beatrice has left me. She keeps Alias away too. She says I have become a hermit, Quasimodo in his tower, but it is because of what happened with Henry. Hermit is not the worst word she could use for what I am. If I could change this thing about myself, I would, and perhaps with the machine I can. When I was a young boy, my father booked me fishing. It was the only time we spent together. We used wicker traps that sat in the river and caught the trout that flickered by. This machine is such a trap. It catches ideas and holds them by the fins, contained and yet wildly alive. Fucking hell. What is 59 again? Yes, XY78. Oh, well, let's have a look at what Cecil said here. I am thunderstruck. The machine informs me that my signature on my copy of IA-33 matches with that on JS-38. What's IA-33 again? Oh, it's one of the Rampage novels.
No salt.
No salt?
Right. What kind of...
Oh, wait. Well, that means... Doobie-doobie-doobie-doobie-dee, JS-38.
Oh, that rat bastard.
Oh, okay.
He turned you against me, Mayflower. Even that wasn't enough. He had to destroy me, my reputation, and mind. Hell hath no pit deep enough, but I suppose he will have written himself into heaven. So, I know how it works as well as him.
Does that mean that his Mayflower was having it off with Isambard Arklovich? I'm not sure. Or Joshua Silverton? That rat bastard. Okay. Well, that was all very exciting, wasn't it? Anyway, we've got the literary review. The problem is the literary review might have, in the same way as the other one, the Academicalist Journal, have had time off. In fact, look... Oh, no, wait. No, it seems fairly consistent. So if we've got a number between 44 and 50, which we don't. Okay, let's try this. LR65. Well, hey.
Literary Review, Volume 56.
Fantastic. Have you tried looking at the author's shoes?
Ostensibly by Mrs. Kendrick, but clearly written by her prolific husband.
Oh.
In an attempt to escape the stigma now attached to his name, goes so far as to have its protagonist outright a woman disguised as a man throughout most of this ludicrous book.
God, that voice really reminds me of someone, and I can't remember who. The review covers EK's new book only because she once wrote about spiritualism. Then they say Greenwalker marks the nadir of pink in Kendrick's work. Imagine Mrs. Kendrick's fury. I wouldn't want to be the editor of the LR when she releases her next. Her power is growing. Okay. EK's new book. This should be Greenwalker, right? Yeah.
Jim knew that to leave the path was to commit a great transgression. But the call of every rock and shrub was too strong.
The last book was better, though. It's a bit weird. I finally found a copy. It was published the year Dad died. Published. Okay, her last book was better, though. EK.
Okay.
65. Oh, sorry, EK. So we've not found all of hers. Excuse me. The year Dad died. Well, we know that CC... I'm getting weaker. He died between 68 and 79. Sorry, 66 and 69. So it's either 67, 68, or 69. So EK 67, EK 68, EK 69, or EK 66. Well, fuck. It was published the year Dad died. But he said, I'm getting weaker in 76. I was going with 66. 76, no. 77, yes, there we go.
Heart sees more than the eye. the eye can be
wait.
made to see.
Oh, Endpiece.
What is given space to be seen is heard, and rejoice, for we find the heart open.
Speaking of fantasy, what is the point of continuing it? This will be my last card. Father, whatever it was, it died with you. Okay, let's just be doubly sure. Sorry, 78 or 79. Fine. Okay, we did find Endpiece already. That is all right. Interesting. Right. Rivendell Panda has done a super chat saying, "Hiya, just popping in because I saw a video for a game called Adorable Adventures where you play as a baby boar. I think I saw it had a free demo on Steam and I thought you'd be one who played it." Thank you, Rivendell Panda, first for the recommendation and also for the super chat. That is very kind of you. Adventures. Adorable Adventures. Fuck yes. Oh, I have seen this. Boris, a curious baby boar who must learn how to use his nose to reunite with his family after a forest fire. That sounds nice. Let's have a bang on that soon. Okie dokie. Right. Elise. So, right, with Beat. With Beat, that's not her password, is it? Yes. Beat. Sarah says, "Time for me to go. Take care, Skellies, and stay warm."
Right,
Take it easy, Sarah. I hope you have a nice time. Right. Source control. Source wipe needs password. Let's go to wipe. Two men stand on either side, one from above and one from inside. David Jones is on Super Chat saying, "Hello, just back from work and I see that Haunted Wikipedia is back. To the start with me. It is. It is very haunted." The password is never password, silly. That's funny. Yes, I hope you enjoyed the stream, David Jones, and I hope work was okay. Lottie the Loot Goblin has done a super chat saying, "Hi Johnny, I've lurked since the start, but I want to say thank you for keeping me company over a horrid couple of years. Much love to you." Much love to you, Lottie the Loot Goblin. I'm sorry to hear the last couple of years have been horrid. They've not been great for me either, so I'm right there with you. Hopefully, better things are coming. That would be very, very nice, I think. Right, two men stand on either side, one from above and one from inside. Which is making me think about the shapes. So like an upright with an overhang would be like... could be like a 7. But I'm not sure. Anyway, right. What have we got to? What does TR-49 want from us now? Academic List Journal. We're still missing some links from that. So let's go to it. Oh yeah, Literary Review 72. Completely forgot about that. We should go back to that. Oh yeah, well let's have a look at these. Let's see. The journal would run 45 years. Oh.
On a life unlived.
Great. Let's see. The journal would run for 45 years and 37 issues under the hand of its editor, the redoubtable Monsieur Latour, who only retired the year before he died. It was assumed it would go after. It was assumed it would afterwards pass to his daughter, but it didn't. She wrote a short, rather angry pamphlet on the subject, On a Life Unlived, 2 years after he passed. I haven't got that yet. Okay, Latour. No, that's Le Marchand. We want Latour. Pierre died in 71. There's no... Terrified of the moon landing. Wouldn't have liked Majora's Mask. Way! 2 years after he passed, so that's going to be 73, whatever it is. Oh, where's my pen gone? Oh, I put it back in. No, I didn't. Where's my pen? There it is. 73. And it's something Latour 73. Ursula Latour. UL73. We could have got this ages ago. Whoopsie. Well, we've got the title now. So that's nice.
My father was an imbecile.
She's definitely about to say my father was an imbecile. Watch this.
On a life unlived.
My father was an imbecile. Imagine living with that inside your genetic code, and knowing nothing you ever do will get rid of it.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Right. A short, violently angry pamphlet aimed by its author at all fathers everywhere who have the temerity to ignore the needs of their children, having troubled themselves to father them. It lays out, point by point, a series of crimes committed by the author's father against her own person. Most of these crimes come down to negligence. It seems that Monsieur Latour was so busy editing his journal and discoursing with his contributors, that he paid little attention to his own daughter, her development, and her needs. With the lack of a mother, thanks to the war, though you wouldn't know it if you'd read her father's account of the period, published the year after he died. That's a life lived in wartime. That's PL71. We've already got that. The 31-year-old author declares every one of her own failures and then lays it firmly at her father's feet. The pamphlet itself ran 500 copies and was sent out to the mailing addresses of subscribers to her father's journal. My understanding is the one in my library is now one of only a score that were not destroyed as preposterous nonsense. Miss you, Dad. Okay, so UL Ursula Latour is in there. Oh, and that's all of her works. There she is. She does, in fairness, look fucking livid. Absolutely livid. Okay. Well, that was profitable, wasn't it? Right. Let's go to the Oh, wait, we were going to try Literary Review 72. Literary Review 56 was 9 years later. So we may as well try it. Wait, no, sorry. 72 is 81. Oh! I don't really remember this one, but Maya After Maya, Leon Khan. Have we already got these? LK? Yes, we have. Wait, have we? LK73? So that's LK... Ah! LK73 is Maya After Maya. Yeah, we must have done. Cara Dennison says, mustache, but it's been a great stream. Thanks as always and love the channel's new look. Thank you very much for being here, Cara. It's been lovely having you as per usual. I hope you're all right. We're going for Literary Review 81. Got it. The Literary Review is very consistent.
Literary Review, Volume 72.
Hell yeah! Which means this should be Literary Review 31, but we don't have that title yet.
The idea that we might bring someone back from the dead has always fascinated the human mind, to unwrite that most final of writings. It was the death of the man I truly loved that made me think of it, and the Marchand's work showed me the way. And it worked. I knew almost as soon as it was published.
Sorry. Just looking at my phone because someone sent me a message to which I needed to reply. Okay. Literary Review. Yeah. 78. Young men. I forget his first name, but we'll look it up. Literary Review interviews the 72-year-old Emma Kendrick as though they hadn't tried to discredit her 16 years before. Right? She's worked them over and they don't even know it. Oh, and they mentioned us. The only known copy of Youngman's 1878 work on the intangibility of matter.
On the intangibility of matter.
Is in the private archive of one Cecil Calderley. Didn't do any research, clearly. My first proper card, Dad. I hope I did it. I've done it all right. I did a log first. Okay. Right. Okay. Intangibility. Youngman. Oh, it's Xavier. So XY78. Which is on the intangibility of matter. But let's have a look at what she typed. She doesn't mention her late husband. She does hint a new one's coming in, but she knows what she's got. She knows what her book can do. Christ, Dad, it wasn't an accident. She knew. Did she send PK mad as well, or is that someone else? His own 74 account blames it on a book. PK 74. We'll try it. Guess I could believe that now. Okay, so PK 74 is one we're looking at, but we're also going to go to XY78. That is
on the intangibility of matter.
We're getting there.
When a single man imagines a better future, he does not expect it to come to pass. But when 100 men do the same, when their wives and their children imagine it too, that future is all but guaranteed. Make no mistake, the world is the sum of our beliefs.
Oh, yes, of course. He wrote Master of the Dark like he was guessing. He writes this book like he knows. Great, we already found that. And then Beatrice is B47. The machine has been behaving very oddly since this book was fed in. It must have given it strange dreams like cheese does to Cecil. Great. Right, PK74. PK. Ponky. Ponk. Okay. The plot. A professor reads an ancient book, but it is a weapon, and it eats his mind from the inside. His wife cannot help him. The whole thing is told by the professor himself as his mind folds up on itself. It ends mid-sentence with the professor apologizing to his wife for doing the same to her years before. A year after the publication of this maniac book, Pinking Kendrick was later committed to the institution where he later died. Why? Unclear. His widow only said it was a deeply personal matter, but if this archive proves anything, it is that all matter is personal. Nothing exists outside of the people who observe it. For example, 2 years later, her novel is about a Nuri tending to victims of an insane war. I miss you, Dad. I did a catalogue card under AC if you can read them. So that would be AC, I hope AC 74. But also... Oh wait, it could be the year this was added. AC 85. I'm not entirely sure on that. But Pinking Kendrick, his widow, only said... So would she have gone back to her maiden name? I can't remember. But anyway, 2 years later, 76. Have we already got an EK or EM 76? Neko the Kitty says, our radio friend has been quiet for a while. This pleases and worries me a bit. I know. Well, let's have a look at EM. EK, we haven't got a 76. But she did publish in 77. Oh. Hang on a minute. 74, yeah, 76.
Okay, let's see.
Interesting. She did publish it. No, she didn't. Let's try EM. No. Oh, that appended 1985. Oh! Kai's Kingdom. Oh. deliriously good. It feels like almost feels like a quieter version. LR00? Literary review. Literary review? Literary review number 1. Well, well, well. This index has no source. I can't find literary review number 1. Printed yearly from 1900 by a small press, except for during the two Great Wars, been eaten the old-fashioned way by time. The machine suggests what it contained, a mission statement like the one in LR-59. Notable things from that year: Pemberton, adverts for Ouija boards, candles and photography materials. Should I find a copy, I will feed it in. List exists for this publisher.
We seek not to be a reflection of what is being produced,
right.
but rather a beacon.
Okay, that's kind of taken us around a pleasant cul-de-sac. Let's try AC85. Yes, this is the index card that Alice made.
There's nothing here. It's worthless.
My father wrote about the things inside this machine. Hello. Like there were angels in heaven, but they're nothing. I fed him 3 books he would have loved. Notes and Discoveries, Doomwild, Men Must Devour.
Men Must Devour.
Shredded them page by page. It's the worst kind of stupid. Look at the comment on GA00. Look at the card he wrote the year before he died. I will, but first... I don't want to let you down, Dad, but you know what? You let me down. You let Mum down. I've given 4 years to this place. I won't give a day more. Hello, what's this one? Men Must Devour.
Men Must Devour?
Not Men Must Devour.
The Pen of Galileo? Men Must Devour?
Apparently we know what this... Oh, we did know. Sorry. No. But it's claiming I can name this. But I can't, because I don't have the gap for it. It's not Men Must Devour.
Men Must Devour?
It's not the Bible.
Bible.
Oh, it is the Bible. But she didn't say the Bible. Okay, there we go.
In the beginning was the Word.
Okay. Beatrice thought to include this book as a reference point. Should it change, we will, I hope, no. Then again, perhaps it is already too late. Things are in motion under the unwinking gaze. I apologise for spurious author and date. It made me chuckle. The machine has taken it more seriously. Oh, God. Someone returns from the dead in this because people believed. Hold on, Dad. You were perfect just as you were. I'm coming for you. Oh, is she going to try and resurrect her father? Okay. Right, we're now up to 44 found, 44 titles, 42 named, which isn't half bad. But where do we go from here? Tammy Boy says, unfortunately, I'm going to have to trot. Catch up on later. Take care, Tammy Boy. List exists for this publisher. I don't... Is there a code from it? I don't know. Interesting. Alright. Let's just keep poking at little tidbits, shall we? See what AJ41's got for us.
That we have created this is a miracle. I do not wish to be shot from it. I
No
choose
comment.
to be shot for more serious matters.
Okay. I don't know what that one is.
Okay, let's see.
Another look at break code. I know we've missed some comments because I wasn't putting
He
it.
had believed that the machine could benefit humankind. But the longer
Yeah,
it
did this
ran,
one.
the clearer it became that humankind
Oh, wait.
stood forever in a line, with those at the front taking the largest share.
Sorry, Father, I left 14 years past
So,
the business
but
for
all
break
the
code,
value
flea
in a
market
single place
research.
was to
Facsimile
starve
of
those
one
who
log
never
entries,
reached
dated
the height.
49. Did I already look at that? Did I already do CC49? I must have done.
And so,
Yes.
The work begins in earnest.
Yes, we did that earlier. And then... I remember you, Father, sitting in front of this machine, skinning wires and tying them tight. I remember you, Father, ripping pages from the Bible itself and feeding them one by one into a slot, trying to teach your precious machine to believe. I remember watching your back before I could walk, Father, chewing on glass vacuum tubes because you weren't looking. Seems to me one day you went inside too. That's upsetting, isn't it? Okay.
He had believed that the machine could benefit humankind, but the longer it ran, the clearer it became that humankind stood forever on the line.
I see through the walls. They are paper thin, covered with words. I have been to France. I have spoken to the greatest mind.
What did Cecil have to say?
And I am assured of just
What have I done? I
thing.
should never have fed this in. I heard the machine murmuring lines from Pemberton to itself. What was in this book? It is in the wiring now. It sees through the walls. Does God even know what else it might do? Shit! How does a bedridden Victorian woman travel to France and start meeting famous academics anyway? I think she dreamt up the whole thing. Okay. Le Marchand as an 11 paper, but we've already done everything from Quentin Marchand, haven't we? Yes, astral perplexities, okay. We could take a look at that. Let's have a look. See if there are any comments on it.
It is known that the universe is the aggregate of all observations made by all systems,
Okay.
including those of conscious beings.
Yeah, Recusants, this sounds like a Daft Punk song. It does, doesn't it?
I have spoken to the greatest mind of our generation. And I am assured of just one thing.
Oh my god, he dances. Kind of poking, like tugging at loose threads now, but...
How the gaps between the lines define the world.
Okay.
Legend tells us there must be two men in every love triangle. But there is only him and two of us. Fight.
Beatrice. This darling machine now has entire copies of two of Kendrick's three most terrible novels, Time and Temporality, Temporality Makes One Man. Honestly, at this rate, I hope Cecil hasn't damaged it, poor beast. Ah, thanks, Angelic Fergic. Saying nice new channel art. I appreciate that. Ooh, why is it all these books turn out to be true, or a bit true, or almost true, or contradicting each other and still true? Death comes to the doctorate too.
Doom comes to
Doom.
the doctorate.
Why has no one got any animation, any imagination anymore? Or oh Christ, could this
All right then.
be?
Doom comes to the doctorate.
It isn't. Okay, well that was something. We've got another title. 1859. Oh, I know what that is. Have I looked at all these? Yes. Chaotic Blood Mage says, Johnny, may I ask you a question as a first-time DM? Be my guest. I will answer it to the best of my abilities.
The empty void stretched out before them like a midnight meadow. We ride until we can ride no longer, the king declared. And we find...
I see problems. They move like woodlice, scuttling into the cracks in society.
Yeah. Alright. Maybe it is just matter in the dark. Chaotic Blood Mage says, does it ever stop feeling like you're flailing and don't know what you're doing? Sort of. Like, DMing to me is always some flailing. And still a very good amount of I don't know what I'm doing. But it feels like it is just providing the best answer you can in that moment. And then sometimes somebody will ask you something, or suggest something, or do something that will give you an idea where you're like, oh, that's better than what I thought I might do, or, oh, that's pretty good, maybe I'll use that in 10 minutes. You know, like, some player might be like, well, maybe this person's involved, and you're like, oh, that would have been narratively satisfying, let's make that happen. Basically, in short, no, it doesn't ever stop feeling like you're flailing and you don't know what you're doing. But the severity of it lessens. If that makes sense. Like, I always feel like I'm flailing, even when I'm going off something I've got written down. I often feel like I don't know what I'm doing because I don't know what's coming up. But you do get more prepared for situations. So the number of times we are just like, I've got this. They increase. I promise. Mabel Teacher says, it's a nice feeling when you get good at flailing. Right, exactly. Yeah, that's it. You never stop flailing, but you get pretty good at it, is how I would put it. Thank you, Mabel. That was really helped. Okay. Oh, what did Alice say here on Matter in the Dark? I don't think I've seen that yet. Not bad for someone born in the 18th century, even if only just. Stephanie says, is Johnny getting close to the end? It feels like it. Oh, we can identify this one. Chaotic Blood Mage says, I'm having DM doubts. My players are saying I'm doing great, and I'm like, am I? It doesn't feel like it. Don't worry about that. If they are having fun, fantastic. Obviously, you should be having fun as well, and I really hope you are. But the moment where you're like, yeah, that was perfect, and that couldn't have gone better, that's when you need to start worrying, because that's when you're going to stop growing. Like, sometimes I'll come off stage from an Oxventure live show and I'll be like, that went as well as I could have hoped. That is, like, the highest praise I think I will give myself. Like, I won't come off and be like, I did great, I objectively smashed that. Because there's always something that's just a bit weird or, like, slightly imperfect, or there's a better idea that occurs to me later on. Like, don't beat yourself up and don't look for excuses to tear yourself apart. I'm having fun. I love the world I made. Fantastic, Chaotic Blood Mage. Then it sounds like you're doing a great job. And, just trust the process, I guess. As much as that phrase gets bandied about a lot, especially at the minute, but still. Okay, so we know what this is. It's,
Doom comes to the doctor.
Men Must Devour.
Men Must Devour.
There we go.
He reads the letter, and it is like pepper on his eyes. He clutches at his face. Still there, he thinks. Like hatred, boiled down to little bits, small enough to snort. A foul cocaine.
One sec. Sorry, this is an urgent text. That I must respond to by looking at my diary. Right, thank you. Right, foul cocaine. Holmes? Yes, so we've got Men Must Devour now. So that's 43 of 50 named. How are we going to chase down these other ones? Right, there are some Beatrice Doula ones. I wonder... No, okay. Just checking if she wrote anything in there just before she left her husband. Alias Calderly. Abandoned the archive in 85. Yeah. Ooh, wait a minute. Cecil. When did Cecil die? Died 77. I wonder if Alice wrote... Solar Lunix says, anywho, got to go into lurk mode while I cook dinner. If I don't get back to chatting before the end, can't wait to see you live on Friday. Just curious though, will there be signed merch? Merch, definitely. I don't know about signed. The last thing I was asked to sign in a big batch was Weirdwood posters. There may be signed figurines. I don't know if they still have those anymore. Basically, I do not know, but there will be merch. I am almost certain.
All right then.
Okay, AJ, the journal. Okay, so there's a missing academicalist journal. Well, at least one. Sunsea Gang says, hey Johnny, do you have any plans to play Citizen Sleeper 1 or 2? It's a very good narrative game. I think I started playing Citizen Sleeper by myself one time. I would very much like to... Have I not ingested these? I must have done. I don't know about streaming them because, like, I tend to have to do a shitload of reading, which really makes my throat hurt when I do visual novels. I realise this is quite a lot of reading, but also my throat kind of hurts right now. So, you will not tell me her password. She says I should already know. Oh, this really bothers me. Cecil should already know. Okay. How should I know? Wait, did I already do this? Yes, I must have done. Okay. Yes, we already looked at that. Okay. I'm a little bit lost. Ooh, hang on a minute. Well, that doesn't help us, does it? Because we know what the we don't know what the volume is. It's LR22. We need to find the title. Oh. I'm a little bit stuck. How do we work out Beatrice's password? Beatrice's password is something like 2 men stand on either side, one from above and one from inside. 2 men stand on either side, one from above and one from inside. tricky. Feels like the trail's suddenly gone cold.
See.
And I forget which one of these I've checked now. Let's just keep poking.
The idea that we might bring someone back from the dead has always fascinated me.
Oh yeah, we've already tried this.
To unwrite that most final of writings. It was the death of the man I truly loved that made me think of it.
Catastrophe says, where's our horrid little friend gone? I don't know, and it is quite worrying.
And it worked. I knew almost as soon as it was published.
Mr. Brainley says, oh shit, I have a crazy thought for the password, but it might be bogus. Go on. Wow me. Let's have it. Links. LR80.
Okay, let's see.
I'd be really annoyed if it was
stretched out before them like a midnight meadow. We ride until we can ride no longer. The kingdom. I see.
Oh! Men from above and the side. So maybe MN32. M and N turned on their side. Okay. Oh, men from above and the side. Why would it be 32? Men from above and the side. I see what you mean. I'm willing to try it.
All right then.
Oh, above and the side. Yes, I see now. Sorry, above and the... Yes. Oh, look. Yes, rotated. For fuck's sake. MN32, you're right. I was thinking three-dimensionally, and I don't know why. This is feeling pretty good. I forget which thing we need to go to make this work. I'm excited. So it would be ME32. No. But... Hey, Titan Uranus is on the super chat saying, good news, I just learned that my buddy's tumorectomy, large intestine, went well and without publications. That's fantastic. Oh, MN32, sorry. Can you imagine if we didn't do it because of a typo? That's fucking great, Titan Uranus. I'm extremely glad. I really hope the margins are good and that's the end of it. Right. One from inside. From above and one from inside. See, yeah. It wouldn't be MW, Lillian, I think. Hisnard says, I have a tiny hint that may help open up new trails should you desire it. Yeah, let's do it. Because I'm going to stop streaming at 7. And I don't... Because there isn't enough game left to play, I'm not going to stream this. Oh, Brian Shona says, I found the password another way and never did figure out what that clue meant. Okay, great. Yeah, I'd love a tiny hint to open up new trails, please. Oh, Lillian says it was a wild guess. Okay. NM32. Sure. Let's try that. Yep. Oops. What the fuck? Oh, I accidentally found something. Oh, Bianca's lessons. The fuck? And that's all they were, ultimately. NM? The fuck is NM? If you speak leet, you could generate an index for periodicals. Oh, hold on. I'm feeling very silly now. If you speak leet, you could generate an index for periodicals. Like... I don't... Hisnard, could you give me that again? But, like, just be very direct with what you mean, because I'm... If only we knew someone who spoke Lee. Well, luckily I do speak Lee. As for the password, it's related to the personal history of some of the characters. Thank you, Hisnard. If you speak Lee, you could generate an index for periodicals. Wait a minute. 2 men stand on either side. One from above and one from inside. It's not to do with the love triangle, is it? If you go to the first issue of the LR... Okay. Yeah, there was something. I can't find... No source. Yeah, list exists for this publisher. It's not like L-I. No, what would... You should be able to generate a list! Fuck's sake. Ah! Oh, fuck's sake, thank you so much.
Literary review... Volume...
Oh my god, of course.
Literary Review, Volume 90.
Great.
Literary Review, Volume 18.
That's so good. Thank you.
If we write like cowards and we talk like cowards, we become cowards. A coward will stick up for no one, even themselves. Dictators love a good coward. They are easy meat. They taste like chicken.
Oh, that's who he sounds like. He sounds like the guy who plays Lieutenant Hodgson in The Terror to me. Let's review 90. Now. Review 90. Oh, yeah. Review number 90. Then should have been published in. It's not LR 99, is it? Oh shit.
Literary Review, Volume 90.
Fuck yes. Okay.
Our early issues were, of course, extraordinary. But after that, the magazine really hit its stride and became something truly indispensable. Every school child knows nothing was molded 20th century thought quite like the Literary Review.
Reminds me of the guy in Master and Commander. So it was a ship-based drama. The guy who's like, to take her, she's out of her class. That guy. Right. You'll hate this, Father. Really hate it. Volume 90 of the Literary Review. I can hear your voice. Sheer puffery. Editors backslapping themselves for making the full century, even when they didn't. I know PL was supposedly a resistance hero, but that book from 72 is puffery too, or was he the other lot? If only you knew what you had here. If only they knew about EK's book. Father, I'm worried someone does know. The next card I write will be about that. I almost wiped this. It felt like I was despoiling this place. Luckily, I know the password. Mother told me it's a family secret. Fuck. Okay. Right. Is there a PL-72? Yes, there is. It's a life-lifting water.
The greatest hero in all of arms, but arms were certainly glad to have me. We wage war.
Shipmaster Alan. Yeah.
With our words, removing obstacles from our path.
Take
clever stroke of a pen.
Class. Confession Day. Yes, we've already got that. Okay. Right. Let's go back.
Our early issues were, of course, extraordinary.
It's kind of both.
But after
Anyway.
that, the magazine really hit its stride and became something truly indispensable.
EK's book.
Every school child knows nothing was bold in 20th century thought, quite like the literary review.
Mother told me it's a family secret. Damn it! Okay, so I was able to create a list. Hold on. So we've got all the literary reviews. There's still stuff to get from that one.
The idea that we might bring someone back from the dead is always fascinating.
I feel like I'm banging my head about it against it. However, I also feel like as much as it wouldn't be like narratively satisfying for you all if I revealed the password and completed the game by the end of the stream, at least it might encourage a few of you to buy it and play it for yourselves. Right. Okay, so we made a list. We made that list. Yeah. Mabel Teacher says this game feels like how my sister announced she was pregnant. It was like an escape room. Gonna need some more intel than that, Mabel Teachers. What? Okay, links to Zimpazimpa. No. Then she was sad we were more excited about solving the puzzles. Oh no. So wait, was it an escape room to find out that she was pregnant, or did she say, everyone, let's go to an escape room, I'm pregnant? I'm confused. Beatrice Doula. We've still got nothing. Nothing on this. We don't even have, we don't have a single entry for her in there. She laid out a full thing of little puzzles culminating in my nephew wearing a Big Brother t-shirt. Okay. Crafty Magpie says, how is the progress? I watched that last VOD, bought the game, and it became my hyper-focus for the next 2 days. Brilliant little game. We're very close. We've got 45 titles found, 45 named, 45 found, 47 titles, 45 named. But, I don't know. Secret. We've not found everything from CC. Oh, we've 45, 6, 17. Henry. Henry. Who the fuck is Henry? Who the fuck is Henry? Who the fuck is Henry? So hang on a minute. Henry is an H. Two must stand on either side. One from above and one from inside. So it could be H something something 7. Because of the lateral lines. On either side. It could be Hoot. Not Hoot. Then what she says, Henry is the lurch, right? Eh? Oh, what? Huh? Who the fuck is Henry? Henry Hammerstone?
Your mother and I are so proud of you, Alice, and everything you're becoming.
There is a balloon here in the shape of a nut.
I know. I've often been lost in this place myself.
Oh, this is driving me bananas. Who the fuck is Henry?
It's worthless.
Farther right, but things inside the screen that way. Yeah. Drew Gray says, I may have missed it as I've been dipping in and out of the stream. When you were checking the connections between Cecil and Alice, I think you put AL for Alice rather than AC for Alice Calderley. Which her password is AL.
Okay, let's see.
Because... Oh yeah, but she is AC. Oh, I see. I see what you mean. Alice didn't write anything when
All right then.
Mother left. Did I see? Did she write anything in Sub 7? Oh, I see. For fuck's sake, Johnny. Many feelings. Author Ismail Cervantes. Well, that's not what I expected.
In a world of fools and cretins, of shifting ideologies and wavering belief, a good fixed man is like a tree in a storm.
Well, we know who Cecil Earthwhistle was.
Until finally he breaks.
Okay. Oh, my brain is starting to hurt. It's 7 PM, which is normally when I stop. But
There's nothing here. It's worthless.
let's look at Cecil. there's no... Where? How does it come to this? All for one man. His mind and response. The height of force is the creative pattern. All the students conform to it. What does it mean? The Eracusan says, I gotta run, but I look forward to the thrilling conclusion on Vard. Well, that makes me feel like I have to finish. We're so close, unless we aren't so close. Who the fuck is Henry? Two men stand from either side, one from above and one from inside. On either. Two men stand on either side. One from above and one from inside. His nod says, I don't want to spoil anything. It's a hard game to play while streaming. For some of the clues are subtle. You are so close. Where did Beatrice meet Cecil?
And so, the work begins in earnest.
Okay, let's see.
Okay. Oh, my brain's starting to hurt. His nod says, let me know if you want another hint. I do. Let's do it. I'm not too proud to say that I could do with a hint right now. I'd love to 100% this, but still. KPR2 says, hi Johnny, I actually just finished this game an hour ago. I'm so happy to see you playing it. I hope you're having as much fun as I did with a brain emoji, geeky emoji, and a smiling, laughing emoji. Yes, I'm having a great, great time. Just trying to... Beatrice wrote cards as well. Wait a minute, Cecil is a dear, but he does not understand this is a machine. I've been feeding it the classics and of course I've been releasing them again. Well, dear, I've sealed that option up behind the name of the creation we haven't made yet. Checkmate, CC. Is that Alice? Creation we haven't made yet. Two men stand on either side. One from above and one from inside. It's like a baby in the womb? Like a baby in the womb? Like a baby in the womb? Bingo, says Crafty Magpie. Okay. How do we translate that? Two men stand on either side. One from above and one from inside. Yes, but not Alice. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah. It's going to be it's a sun, isn't it? Why do I think it's a sun? I just know it is. Oh, because it's two men. One's inside, so it's a sun. That's right. So it's a sun they haven't made yet. Two men stand on the other side. Two men stand on the other side. Two men. Two men. Two men. Two men stand on either side, one from above and one from inside. Are we talking about her womb? Is it literally... How would you do an M in leet? Whoop! Whoop! Oh, but the name of the thing we haven't made yet. So it's like sun. But I don't know how to do that in fucking leet. Two men stand on either side. What does she fucking say again? One from above and one from inside. So it's her kid's name. Or it's her kid. It's a son. Yeah, they could have named him. She named her babies based on a book she loves. Who she names for her grandfather. Great, fine. Cool, great. What fucking book did she like? Was it Doom Comes to the Doctorate? Ah, what fucking books did she like? The classics. It's the classics. The classics. The classics. The clamps.
I cannot fix on the hour, or the spot, or the look, or the words which laid the foundation. It is too long ago. I was in the middle before I knew where I had begun.
Have you found the Treasure Island link yet? No? I don't think so. Emma Kendrick.
Jin knew that to leave the path was to commit a great transgression. But the call of every knock
Johnny,
and
calm
shrug
down.
was too strong. At least no one was watching.
What fucking books did she like? I forgot. Right, let's see what fucking CC had to say for himself. So, it's a son named after a fucking classic author that she liked. Fuck's sake. Oh, this is driving me mad.
I have told him, the little one, that Henry is his father.
Oh.
It's better this way, I think.
Oh. For our issue, literally the issue. Henry is... So I'm thinking, right, the kid is named after an author. Oh, Crafty Magpie says, final hint before I have to go to VOD. Beatrice met Cecil at Bletchley Park during the war. She was a scientist and codebreaker. She produced works regarding quantum physics. Good luck. Thank you.
All right, then.
Queen Margot.
What we do not see is, by definition, emotion.
walls. They are paper thin.
Who the fuck else is fucking the fucking... Okay, think. Just think. Just think. What do I know about Bletchley Park? Not that outside information is ever really useful. Have you looked much into good old Mum's file or files? No, it's fucking hard to. Two men. Bletchley Park. Bletchley was like, we're talking like Alan Turing, the Genesis machine. People breaking codes in the war, the original hackers. So like Alan Turing. But he's not. Oh, no, wait, it shouldn't be there. It should be in the password screen. Two men stand on either side, one from... This is driving me bananas! Josh Warrior has done a super chat saying, "Ahoy, glad to see the puzzles are sufficiently puzzling. If I could request birthday wishes from my boyfriend Quinn, he loves Watson very much, and that would be a delight. Happy time zones to all." Absolutely. Quinn, you've caught me at the perfect time, because I really need to just stop staring at this screen for a moment, and while I'm trying to puzzle out this password, in order to wish you a happy birthday. Josh Warrior wishes you, makes it so. It compels me to wish you a happy birthday. I'm sure Josh Warrior also wishes you a happy birthday. I hope you're having a wonderful time, despite this slightly garbled message. I will... Watson is asleep, but I will give her a scratch on the head. I won't pick her up because she's old. But hold on, this is just for you, and from you to Watson. She is spark out. Okay. All right. Taco Cat says, "Oh, thank you. You're very welcome." Watson has my heart forever. Same here, to be perfectly honest with you. Archer says, "Can I share my idea with you, Johnny?" Yeah? N would be 2, so maybe AL42 for Alan. It just feels like outsider knowledge, though. Like, Alan Turing's not been mentioned. You know? Could it be Liam? I was wondering that, but I don't know how to do an M in Leet. Yeah, because like their issue, she's gone off to find someone. Why does he care? Wait a minute. Felicia says, "Didn't the guy we were talking to say his mum made the machine?" Oh, for fuck's sake. Archer's really, really close. Okay. Liam. M was 4 in the maze. So what's A? Oh, for fuck's sake. Liam! I need to destroy EK. Enter code for release. Or...
Alright then.
Thank you. Thank goodness. Enter code for release or PRs. Enter code for release, as in we need to tell it to destroy break code. Is it break code? Oh, EK77. Entry located. Release EK77 and all associated data. Do it! Whee! Oh, we flushed it like it was a toilet.
What just happened there? It looked like it was gone and it just came back.
Uh-oh. I need to find some other way to get rid of it. What?
That's what he meant. The book is a fixed point. It's too powerful to be erased. It just writes itself back into existence.
Well, now what? I've got to find another way? Josh Warrior says, now I shall depart again, for I have D&D. Have we got more pals?
If I can't wipe out this accursed book, I'm gonna have to find some other way to get rid of it.
Motherfucker!
Stop it from ever being written in the first place.
We've got to go back and kill... We've got to destroy the revision that created
Okay,
EK77.
let's see.
How much more of this video game is there? How much more of this video game is there? I need to stop, and there isn't enough for me to do another stream. Neko the Kitty says, I love how this game can be completed in 4 hours. Yes, I agree. However, I've been streaming it. And so I've now reached 6 hours. Catastrophe says, have we even tried violence? I don't think we're corporeal. Not a lot is left, says his nod. Okay, let's destroy the... You have what you need. Okay. Brian says there are 4 endings. One you could get right now. The other wants you to get all 50 books. So I could just wipe myself from the machine. Yeah, it doesn't have to be corporeal violence. Well, this is the thing. I could destroy myself. Status 90%. Animos says maybe do a 3rd stream and have another game ready for when you're done. To be honest with you, yeah, that might be useful. May I suggest arson, says Jenny. Yeah, you know what? I've done it before where I've finished a game and then played something else. So I think I don't want to just do the wiping myself out ending. I think I'm going to call it there and I'll come back to this and we'll finish it up. Oh, Nelly. That was a lot, but it was also very, 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 very good. And continues to be. So, yes, I would like to get to the end of this game, and I will do on Thursday. And then those of you who have Oxventure tickets for the live show on Friday, I'll see you on Friday. So I'll be back on Thursday streaming, that's right. And then, yes, episodes of Press Any Key. I didn't manage to make one this weekend, I'm very, very sorry. A lot of things happened in the last week, and I have been putting out some fires. But I'm going to be recording the first episode of Alan Wake 2 tomorrow, and then things. Can you tell my brain is absolutely cooked? Right, I have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/JohnnyChiodini. If you are able and willing to support me directly through that, it really does make a difference. But mostly, I just want to say thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you very soon. Bye-bye.